Hey guys, this is Noy. We're here at 12001 Bittern Hollow in Austin. So the interesting thing about this property is it's already set up as a short-term rental. It's actually an Airbnb. We had to delay our showing till 4 because they had some guests who just left and they just finished the cleaning. So let's take a look at this property and I kind of walk you through what I've noticed. The first thing, which is kind of discrepancy versus the listing. The listing says that this is a 4-2, so 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, but it actually has 3 bedrooms and a game room, but we'll see that in a bit. So in terms of orientation, as you come in, you've got the living room, you've got a dining room area, kitchen is over there. In here, we're gonna have that game room, which was, I guess, a garage in a former life. And then over there, we've got 3 bedrooms, so a master is going to be there, 2 bedrooms over there, and then a common bath. And outside, there's a nice deck there, but the deck is in a rough shape, so we need to talk about that. An outdoor kitchen, a pool. So let's take a look. So let's start with kind of like the living room space. I'm going to show it to you from a couple angles. So you got a fireplace. By the way, everything here, of course, this is an Airbnb already, so they already have the furniture. We can talk about that and what our strategy is going to be there. You have kind of this desk workstation, which is great. A lot of people travel. They need to work, jump on Zoom calls, whatnot. Over here, we have a formal dining area. I'm going to think about it a little bit, but my initial instinct is for an Airbnb to actually close this, put a door here, put either a door there or just close the drywall here, and then this becomes that 4th bedroom that we need. Because again, people don't really need this formal dining area. I'll show you in a bit, but you'll see that in the kitchen here. So this is the kitchen, showing you the kitchen here. So they already replaced they've got quartz countertops and backsplash. So there's really not much we need to do here. They already painted the cabinets. Got this little island here, and you've got that dining or breakfast area there. Honestly, you can probably replace that that table with maybe a slightly larger table that could fit like 6 people, and then we're good to go. And you can essentially close that area out into a 4th bedroom and put maybe like another 2 bunk beds or whatnot there. So we've got a pantry here. Over here, we've got the laundry room, and that brings us into what used to be a garage, and right now is kind of this game room. Why is the lights on? Okay. So you can see they converted the garage. They already have the LVP flooring here, and this is a game room, which is kind of like what we would have imagined if we had seen this, you know, kind of as a non-STR, a long-term or primary residence. This is what you want. Maybe a pool table instead of, you know, a ping pong table, but whatever. This is exactly what we need here. This is not a bedroom. So we have that. Again, living room. Let's head into kind of where the bedrooms are at. So general orientation, master bedroom is there. Common bath is here. And then bedroom number 2 and bedroom number 3. They already have this one here set up with bunk beds and what seems to be like, I don't know if it's a double or a queen, but this is kind of like what I probably would have done here to maximize STR revenue. Can fit like 3 kids here or 4. So that is kind of like the second non-master bedroom. This is the first one. So again, like it's not brand new, but it's luxury vinyl flooring, modern light fixtures. There may be some like boob lights here that are still there, but like that one. But generally, there's not much cosmetically that we need to do here. So this is the common bath, and you know, no comments here. Looks just fine. And then this is the master. Clearly much larger than all the rest of them, which is great. Got these double barn doors leading into the bathroom, and again, a newer, more modern double vanity, double sink. Again, wouldn't do anything here. The one thing that we might want to consider is maybe converting this into a shower, but I don't think that's a deal breaker. And then you've got essentially 2 storage areas here. 1, 2, and of course, the toilet over there. So master, honestly, like perfect. I don't think we need to do anything here. Maybe consider doing that bath, but I don't think there's much ROI there. So that is that. Now let's head outside and take a look at what's going on there. All right, so outside, we've got this multi-level deck here with a sitting area and a fire pit. Of course, we've got the pool here, another area over there, covered patio here where the cookout is. My concern, and this is something that will come up in the inspection for sure, is that as you can see here, and as you can probably hear as I'm stepping on it, this deck has gone through a lot. It's not very stable over there. It is probably going to require, I would imagine, at least replacement of this section here. That section seems to be okay, but at least this section, especially here, it's very, very shaky. Then again, this is the area. Got, you know, outdoor kitchen. And we got the pool here, which seems to be, at least visually, in a good condition. And I am pretty sure, one thing I wanted to show you, so it seems like there's a huge lot here, but to my understanding, I need to look at the survey. This little string going here, that is the property line. I believe they also own that property, but that 0.2 acres feels to me like it's this whole area. With that, that's probably a total of half an acre. So this is it.